2, 1. Hold on, I think it's... Is it going? Is it going? Oh, we are live. Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
no way.
We are live, and I think we got no problems, no issues whatsoever. But yeah,
Absolutely none.
and I got the cute little notification. 2,
Woo.
1.
Heck yeah. Oh, it's so good. Awesome.
Nice. All right. Hello, everybody. Oh, we are live. Hello. Anyways, sorry, I was hearing the stream in the background. No, I thought other people were talking because the stream was echoing in my headphones.
Oh, yeah. Dude, happens to me every time.
Got it. I'm gonna let everyone know that we're going to be looking at questions for Q&A during the stream, but we are going to be prioritizing the our Discord question pool that is for our $10 Alliance patrons. I'm going to make a note of that on Discord for them, but we'll also be occasionally checking into the YouTube chat as well, if you'd like to take introductions, Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, well, actually, I don't want to be first. Adam, you be first.
All right. Hey, everyone. My name is Adam. Sometimes people know me as Adam Wiseau. Other times people know me as Adam Katz. It really depends who you ask. But yeah, I am. I'd hope to consider myself a big part of the show. So I appreciate all of you guys checking it out over all this time, and I am very excited to answer, especially all your shipping questions and everything you guys have in store. Really breaking it down.
Go
for sure. I've read up a lot on yachts and other boats, and I really think I have a lot of experience here, so I'm excited.
Awesome.
That's perfect.
Who's this? Who's this person that to my right?
I'm gonna go with me. So
that's correct.
So hi guys, I'm Dee. For those who don't know, I'm a voice actor on the show. I play a few characters. I'm Marshmallow and Cheesy and Candle and Clover. So I'm really happy to be here to hang out, answer questions, I guess, and just have a fun old time, guys.
Woo!
Popcorn, Justin.
Yay, popcorn.
Well,
get it?
Spoiler alert. My name is Justin. I'm another writer, director, voice actor on the show. And I'm super excited to be able to talk about Inanimate Invitational, which we haven't been able to have I don't think we've had a single live stream since the start of the show.
We haven't.
It's really exciting because it's good to kind of get back in touch with where the viewers are in the show right now, because I remember when episode 1 was the newest episode and episode 2 was maybe close to being done. That's when we were starting the thought process on episode 4. So like it's a long branch of thinking ahead, and now it's good to kind of get back down to basics. Episode 2 recently came out about a month ago, and episode 3 is right around the corner. If you want to talk about that,
really?
Yeah.
Well, we can go into that fun stuff after I do my introduction.
Of course, let's hear it.
Whoa, hello, I'm Taylor. I don't really have a lot to say here other than I'm excited to be here, and we're also going to be doing some drawing requests as well from our lovely patrons. So all you Alliance patrons, you can use that cool little question pool we got. Ask questions. And we'll answer the ones that we like, and the ones that we don't, we'll try to answer those even if we don't like them. But even if we don't, we'll say, hey, WAFO, which is watch and find out. That's my favorite term to use.
Oh, that's
fun. I like that.
WAFO. Yeah. Well,
WAFO.
I did not come up with it. It comes from a fantasy author who I watch their live streams, and they say RAFO for read and find out, and I'm like, I want to take that and spin it. WAFO for watch and find out.
Yeah.
All your little spoilery questions, those are so cute, but watch and find out, WAFO, those are going to be our
I like it.
go-tos. But anyways, yeah, I'm Taylor. I voice characters, and I write, I animate, and and I'm super excited to be here. As we said, this is the first live stream we've done since the start of season 3, which is awesome.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it is honestly crazy. Like, to think about how much has happened and transpired and how much time has passed since our last official live stream is pretty crazy. And I know not everyone is fully aware of this, but obviously the patrons are aware that we actually do have the Animation Epic podcast where we do dive a little bit deeper in, which is great. But obviously that podcast isn't available to everybody. So if you guys have any specific questions on really anything in Animate Sanity Invitational or just anything for us, like please just shoot away. We are very eager.
Well, I mean, the
questions are fun.
The best one. Oh wait, now it's gone. Just kidding. There was a question that I saw, but it seems like it was removed. There was one that was like a not inanimate insanity question, which those are fun too. We're people. We like
always down. Speak for yourself.
What?
Speak for yourself.
I'm
looking at a screen that shows us as objects. Actually, our little icons on screen.
I can switch us to objects actually if you want. Because I'm gonna switch the little page. Yay!
Transforming.
We will also do a few little drawings. If you get that audio reference there, the schwa schwa. Yeah, we'll also do some drawings, either ones that we want to do or the ones we'll also do some of those requests. So yeah, we're mostly here to have a fun time.
Awesome. Well, consider me in the fun time pool.
There's a great question to start off from. By the way, I'm going to be reading as your Discord name, unless I'll be reading your Discord name in the patron chat at all patrons. So just be aware if I say your name incorrectly, I apologize. Let me know if I do. Mermaid Skulls says, "Who is your favorite character you like to voice?"
Oh man!
First of all, that's a really good Discord name.
Yeah.
Really quick before we answer this one, Taylor, check in on the comments on screen because they stopped popping up on.
Oh
on
no!
On
I know exactly why.
Yeah, it's that secondary view.
Yeah. So while that, do you have someone in mind, D?
I would have to say. I've really been enjoying all of the characters, honestly. But I think I've done the most with Candle. I just think she's really zen and really, I like feeling like I'm this mystic force in the universe, just spewing out cosmic knowledge. And it's just so interesting to just have like a very chill, wispy, like my lips are like maybe like a nanometer away from the microphone when I speak. It's just very interesting. It's very fun. So I'm gonna say Candle at the moment.
Nice. Well, it's tough. I have said before that a lot of the characters that I voice, they're very different in a lot of different. Baseball, he's definitely the most boring, but he's also the easiest to voice, and I feel like it's kind of like a direct linear path there. But what's interesting about Life Ring is the voice is filtered with a filter that only Taylor has the key to the box.
It's not a tough filter, but I mean
no. Yeah, but it speeds it up a little bit. But what's interesting is when I do the voice, like actually to record for the episode, the voice is very different than what you hear in the episode. So normally he sounds like this when I talk, like, "Hey everybody! Oh my God! I can't believe it!" I love that. It. And then it gets sped up really, really fast. It's actually very similar. If you guys go back and watch,
I was gonna say this.
Try Your Best, like the third episode of the second season, we did an alt cut for the Young Arts Film Festival, which is interesting because in the original interaction, Life Ring and Cheesy's voices were very, very similar. So in the back and forth, it kind of like got a little distracting. So in that cut of the episode, he had a voice that sounded like this. So yeah, a little fun fact of trivia there. Now we're kind of in between the two in this season.
I'm going to keep my answers specifically to just my season 3 guys that I got between OJ, Paintbrush, and Bo, which are all really fun to do. Like very similar to how Adam said baseball's a boring voice, but easy to do. Same thing with OJ. Bo is super fun to do, but really, really difficult. And so I find myself like tired after I do it or my voice hurts. So I'm going to at the moment kind of stick with Paintbrush because they're where I kind of like to pump all of my angry energy into. And when it's time to scream, you really get into it. And it just it's super fun.
And then on my end,
Oh,
it's a tricky one. There's a lot of good options. I think in terms of just pure, what is a fun voice to get out of my mouth, I love getting into the gear voice, and it's a fun one because it's the kind of dumb voice that I would just do just very casually. Like if someone's leaving a call, I say bye. Like, and nowadays it feels like a reference to Goo, and I'm like, well, that's just what I do.
I was like earlier I just decided to like make like you do like a silly voice, and I unintentionally like did something similar to a Goo voice.
It's really, really fun to do. That said, on a more acting based end, I think Knife is the most fun to get into, like more of the mental headspace of as a character. But there's multiple parts to voice acting in that sense. But the easy answer is Goo, of course, and that one doesn't hurt as much as Knife. Yeah.
We should all imitate each other's character that we just said.
Yeah.
And go like maybe to the right.
Wait, but how do we do that? Because I feel like it's different on every screen. Yes.
Okay. So
just say who goes first, and well, okay, it should be give a person and ask them to imitate one of your characters, like in any choice.
Okay, so for example, like Taylor can imitate Justin, Justin can imitate D, D can imitate me.
Oh boy.
Okay, we'll just do that.
Taylor.
Or just pick a character that you want to imitate.
All right, fair enough. This is tricky.
I'll take one.
Okay, go.
So if you guys could play the game of who's Justin imitating here.
Oh,
this is gonna be fun.
I do the same one all the time. Apple.
Oh my god, that's scary.
Hey, that's my voice.
That's scary.
Hey, that's my voice. That's my voice.
It's pretty good.
All I hear is like little tiny paper like screaming in your ear.
A little bit, yeah.
It's so cute.
Oh my god.
I love doing Marshmallow.
It's so good.
I'm gonna do one, but it's not of someone who's here. But I love doing. Oh, hi everybody. Oh, I just ran a marathon, but I've got time to blog. Oh.
Oh my god.
I'm glad that I recognized it immediately.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there he is.
I love to blog, and I love to blog about my egg. Oh.
Nice.
That's all I do.
All right, I'm gonna do this voice here. I haven't done this in a while.
Oh my god, guys. How's it going? I'm here to buy some supplies.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm going to eat them right now. Here I go.
Not if I eat them first.
And what about? Oh god, that.
No, you can't.
That was
What?
Bo. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Wait, but who can? Who can? Wait, go ahead.
That was pretty good.
D can. D, do it.
Like, oh my god, it's a chair.
Oh my
I
God.
really love chairs.
That's
Oh my
so
god,
impressive.
we're gonna apply it.
Oh my gosh, I can't even hear the word chair.
Oh my god,
I'm
it's
not even
another me. What is happening? This
Oh
is
my
crazy.
Hello, I'm Knife.
don't know about
This is-
doppelgangers, but
Arizona, I'm coming in here.
Oh, hi, Knife.
Oh, is that Knife?
Shut up, I'm Knife.
Knife is the one character that I can never do. I'm always like, I'm gonna beat you up.
Yeah, that was pretty spot on. Good job. Yeah.
My favorite thing is to challenge Justin to do a hybrid of knife and paper.
Oh god.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Start down low, stick up high. Go down up high. La la la. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Knife Paper. Yo yo yo.
Someone make fan art of this immediately.
Yeah,
I-
someone
Fusion
please
dance.
animate that. Or
No,
something.
his you call him paper cuts. Yeah.
Paper
Nice.
cuts.
Yeah, that's me. I'm paper cuts. Yo yo. It's kind of the Rusty Coin voice.
Oh yeah.
A little
That
bit.
is a little bit. Yeah. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, we have like so many questions. Are there any? What's like the pool to jump into here? There's like such a sea of
Justin,
them.
do you have one?
Let's take a look at the question pool. We'll try to get through as many of the Discord ones as we can. But there are quite a lot already, which is exciting. Well, very simply, just to get down to an easier one, from Baxter Rave, Adam, do you consider yourself the coolest out of the core four?
Oh man. Yes, but it's probably not for the reason you would expect. You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why is that then?
Yeah, it's a tricky thing. It really comes down to my thermostat. So it's kind of a little messed up. And sometimes I get like really, really chilly and I have a lot of coats on. So I'm probably the coolest. I know I have the warmest temperature like here, but
California, man.
Yeah, you know, it's unpredictable. You never know.
I could throw one to D.
I get a question.
It's not directly to you. I'm going to pose it to you because I want to know your interpretation here. This is from Skater Cheese.
Skater.
we're gonna let you kind of flex your imagination muscles here. What's a typical conversation Apple and Bo might have at Purgatory Mansion? Where's your mind go on that?
Marsh, Apple, and Bo.
Yeah.
It's probably so. Here's my take, right?
Yeah. Here we go.
So Apple will go up to Bo, and Apple will try to ask her, like, what does this mean? Like, she'll ask her the definition of a word. Bo will try to explain the word, but she'll use like a lot of text language and slang and like, girl. So it would be a little overwhelming for Apple to try to decipher. So they'd start to argue because Bo would get frustrated that Apple just cannot understand her. And Marsh would have to come in and clarify and break up the situation. And then they'd have a fun time and play a board game. There you go.
What board game?
Ooh, I mean,
Parcheesi. just go with your gut.
See, I'm gonna say like a Dungeons and Dragons ripoff. So we'll go Queens and Quests.
I like that. That sounds great.
I think they'd have a great time with that.
That's great because II's a ripoff, so they play a ripoff game.
There you go.
Cheese and crow.
Cheese and crows.
There you go.
I found that one down.
Justin likes to say, what is it, Justin?
Jeezem, like Jeezem crow.
And he said this for like a couple months, and I didn't understand what he was saying. And for the longest time, I thought he was just saying cheese and crows, and I was like, that must be like a very northeastern thing.
Well,
like further northeast than me.
Well, I can explain. It's the catchphrase of a show that we did in school, a play called Almost Maine, and it's supposedly a Maine phrase.
Well, then I'm spot on.
Is anyone
way northeast?
Oh.
And but it stuck with me after all these years. Jeezem crow, and I'll just say it out of annoyance or like, this is ridiculous. Jeezem crow. We'll give it to some character. I'm sure at some point.
We have a really good question here that I'm sure it seems really obvious to us, but it's from Avim Plays, who asks, what are the steps to making an episode? What's your favorite part of the process? Okay. Which is really interesting because I feel like the process has very much changed from what it used to be in a lot of ways, but it is at the core of it the same, but it's just a lot more accelerated. But yeah, this would be a good opportunity to kind of like break it down how it happens. So the first step is the scripty script. You gotta write the story. You gotta say what they do. You put life ring, : you smell. And then you have another character be like, no, you do. You know, you write the whole script. Okay. Once that's done, you have the script. We go back and forth.
Don't leak the script. Oh.
Sorry, look, that's my favorite line in the next episode is you smell. But, you know, besides that line, it's a decent episode. So with the scripty script, you know, after a few punches are thrown and we all have like a black eye from getting punched, it's over. And then basically we take that. It's done. The episode comes out. We put the script in the oven, set it 350 for 45 minutes, and it comes out. No. Here's what you do. You send the script out to the voice actors. They all get in front of the microphone and they're like, hey, like that.
I can confirm that is actually what happens. It's accurate.
Wait, that was so funny.
Yeah. Yo. Everyone starts off every episode by going, hey! And then once it's done, you get everyone's liney lines, and the liney lines are done. You get the liney lines, and then it goes to the audio editor, who shifts really between Taylor, Brian, and Justin. Like, I don't do any, really. because I'm basically the machine that's being fed. So this is where this gets interesting, because basically they take all of the liney lines and they audio edit them into scenes. And so each scene is usually around 45 seconds, whatever. Let's just say we have 20 scenes in an episode after that point. Okay, of the 20, usually like 7 or 8 max are probably given out to our wonderful animation team. And Taylor usually does a scene or two as well for an episode. Mm-hmm. But the remainder of them go to me. So that's why I call myself the machine, because they basically just feed me audio and I just like poop out animation. And that's basically how it goes. So yeah, at that point, once the liney lines are edited together and we're in animation, it's basically a pipeline from there. It just keeps churning out. And once all the animation is done, then you gotta go into our fun finalizing process. Taylor, what is that?
Oh, so that's when we sit down, we throw in we do a nice little what we call an animation sandwich, where we've got the camera on the top layer, the animation on the middle layer, and the background on the bottom layer, and it makes a beautiful sandwich. And what we do is sometimes we go inside the meat of the sandwich and we tinker around. We say, hey, I'd like this character to stand a little closer to that character or further from that character, or oh, I want to mess around with the expression here, or move their face up or down, or this eyebrow up or down. Sometimes hey hey and when the character says that, what movement do they like? Is it going to be fast? Is it going to be slow? Maybe I speed it up, maybe I slow it down. But overall, we go through the scenes and we kind of add all the things together. We replace props. We make sure that all the animation is looking pretty pristine. And then that goes off, and that it gets that's exported, and then we put it on a lovely little timeline, and it's basically like imagine the longest sub sandwich or po' boy in front of you, and that's the episode.
Wow.
But then we also have to add in the music, which is just the extra you got to wrap it up in some music, because you got to wrap it up before you send it out. You don't want just
that's
sandwich.
like the paper bag.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You put the sandwich in, but without the bag, the sandwich falls on the floor. It's inedible.
Yeah, it's gross. It's yuck. It's bland.
Yeah.
So you gotta eat your sandwich with the bag.
These analogies are just fantastic, guys.
Yeah,
let's
quality
stuff.
Put them in the bank for goo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hello, everybody.
That's it. That's the voice. Everyone, that's enough for today. Like, comment, and subscribe. That's
it. That's a wrap.
No, but that's what's fun is with the music. Usually we get to the point, let's just say we're a week out from the episode being done. So when we get to that point, we send John the whatever amount of po' boy is created by that point. So whatever
I'm so glad
edit.
Po' boy, because I'm from New Orleans, so that's where
it's a good sandwich.
Yeah,
the shrimp po' boy is the top dog right here. But we give that to John and we're like, hey, this is everything we have. We'll try to give you all the info to fill in the gaps, but usually he has like 80% of the info, like at minimum, to go off of a week out, which is good. So yeah, and then he makes the music, and then we're ready to roll.
By the way, I'm drawing test tube doing the hey right now.
Oh, perfect. Oh, gotta have that. Great. And anyone see any interesting questions? Because I feel like we covered that one pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. My voice died.
Yeah.
There
Oh
for a
no, I'm
moment.
dead. I'm already dead.
How about Isabella the Soapkinner would like to know, if you were to do crossover with a non-object show cartoon, what would it be? What would you be excited about?
I already know my answer.
I was gonna say I can't think about this too much because I would just have go ahead, D.
Oh, I just know if there was a crossover with Sailor Moon in some ridiculous alternate timeline, I don't know. My life would be complete. There you go.
Wow. I'm gonna say Centaur World, which hasn't come out yet. But that's coming out hopefully soon. I don't know when it's coming out, but whenever it comes out, I hope you guys will check it out when it comes out. That is a series. It's gonna be on Netflix. So yeah, very excited about that. I was the production assistant on that show, like less than 2 years ago. Yeah. So you guys should check it out. Yeah, that's my answer.
I don't know why my mind is going to like wander over yonder. I just love the idea
That
of,
would
like,
be fun.
of like traveling to different planets and stuff. Like I just love that. I'd love to like, do like a little thing where like every planet there's like a little like adventure that they get to do. That would probably be mine.
It's funny you bring up Wander because I was also thinking, maybe it's because I watched this so recently, but I was thinking of another Craig McCracken cartoon, Kid Cosmic.
That was what I was also thinking, but like I was between the two of those. Justin, you and I are of one mind right now. That's amazing.
Oh my gosh. And I mean, I'm enough of a Steven Universe stan that I'll always throw that out there. But like, I guess the characters in that show are emotionally aware enough to be able to kind of like help out the contestants if need be. A little like comfort source, but I don't know what exactly adventures maybe I'll be getting. We've had space stuff in the past, so that works out. That works out with like all three of these options that we last said.
I feel like Nico would be like a jerk and say like a really mean comment to Pearl, and then Pearl would just stab him with her like staff, and then he, she wouldn't take it at all.
And then yes, or no, or she just like do like a little like pirouette and just like kick Nickel in the process and be like, "Oh, sorry."
Yeah. Whoopsie daisy, Steven.
Steven, watch out for that sentient Nickel.
Watch out for that centaur.
There you go.
Over.
Jeez and crow, I love it. Oh, there it is. There it is. I don't think about it. I just it's wonderful.
That's what's so great is it's not even like a thought. Like it's just naturally, it expels. It's excellent. Let's see if we got any fun questiony questions going on here. Talking about so many. Anyone see any interesting ones here?
I saw one. I think this might be more geared to me, but I'm just gonna answer it. I think Slime Sketch. I think his name was Slime, or their name was Slime Sketch. So they asked if you're what each of your characters that you voice, what D&D class would they be? And I'm taking this as a personal challenge to answer. So Clover, Druid, because she talks to butterflies. There you go. Druid is someone who uses magic to commune with nature. Boom. Cheesy, because he likes to tell jokes, stand-up comedian. He'd be a bard, performer. Candle can, get visions and stuff. She's an oracle, sees visions. Boom. Marshmallow, she can defy gravity. Clearly, she has magical powers. I'm going to go with sorcerer. There you go.
Wow, those are great answers, and they were backed up by like solid info there.
Yeah,
that was really impressive off the cuff.
Huge nerd. Thank you. Ooh.
Wow.
All right, I found this one.
Let's hear it.
Okay, Trash Baby. How do you guys feel about people cosplaying as II characters?
I don't think I've ever seen, but that's awesome.
I've seen some instances. They are really, really cool. It takes a lot of creativity to figure out how to express that, as in human form.
That's what I was going to say, because that's tough to do. Like, you'd have to convert them to be a human first, and then you dress. Which, like, by the way, humanization's awesome. Love those. So that's like really, really cool.
A lot of it's figuring out the aesthetic approach of a character and trying to convert that, and it's a lot of moving pieces, and it's really clever to how they go about it. Love seeing it always.
I love this little Sailor Moon that you drew. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thanks,
That's
Kay.
So cute.
Man.
Yeah, I honestly love cosplaying. I wish I could get into it more. But I agree. I mean, there is no like official like humanization design, so I guess you'd have to just get creative with it.
Yeah.
I would at least try to stick with the color scheme of the character, though, right?
Definitely helps. From Mac and Cheese, and I just want to hit on this for partially for nostalgia. Do you guys plan on doing another meetup?
I would love to.
Yeah.
No, I hate meeting all of you. No, honestly, like, look, we've been transparent about this before, but yeah, for sure. And we're really hopeful it'll happen. I think clearly there were some obstacles in the way these
Really?
past couple years. But I'm really hopeful that if not this year, then next year that we'll be able to do something. That'd be really, really fun.
The sooner the better, really, because we're all very excited to do it. It's one of the best experiences in the world, and I know a lot of people ask about it very frequently. So it's definitely a top priority when it's a viable option again.
I'm hoping I'll actually get to come to a meetup.
Yeah, that would be so great.
D's the star.
I'm just gonna clear. I just want to clear this this canvas, just so. And the fastest way to do it is go. Whee!
Do you need to come to the next one?
Yes.
I really want to. Can we? I would like it maybe if we could have like a New York.
Yeah, well,
that'd be sick.
So my idea, okay, this is off the record. My idea was to do a West Coast and East Coast meetup. That was kind of like what I wanted to do, what I wanted to try for 2020, but didn't happen. And it would be nice to do it in the future, to have one also on the East Coast, because the majority of the II crew is from the East Coast. Currently, we are all spread out a little bit. So it would take a little bit of maneuvering, but it would be nice to kind of do that. Just because, I mean, the West Coast one was fantastic, but I know that people drove from crazy places. Like, people drove from like Texas or Florida. Like, I think someone came from Florida. Someone came all the way across the entire country to come see us, and I was like, I'm so sorry, like, that you had to go that far.
Yeah.
And they were like as happy as they could be. They're like, no, we're happy to be here. And I was like, okay. Like,
well, that must have been like a really like beautiful drive, like a fun road trip.
I think I heard they made a road trip out of it. I wish I could say I knew who it was, but there were like 300 people there, so they were in a very good mood. D, someone wants Rayshai wants you to draw, or someone to draw a knife with a Sailor Moon hair, and I can't do that. So can you do that?
You gotta.
I'm on it. Personal challenge.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, I think the tough part with the coastal meetups is essentially, you know, if there's a New York meetup being made, obviously meetups take, you know, planning, and you gotta figure out the venue and figure out the situation and prep and do all this stuff. So it's hard for someone like me and Michael were both in LA, so it was a lot easier for us to kind of do that. So it'd just be something we gotta work on, but we could do it.
Yeah,
I'd love to do it again.
That'd be awesome.
You could always just like do a thing in like Central Park, could you?
You actually can't.
No?
Or you could get into a lot of trouble if you incite a crazy crowd to show up at a public location like that. I think there are laws that I remember because I threw that out there, and I did some research, and I'm like, oof, don't want the oh yeah. And I remember actually our first meetup ever. This was at VidCon years ago. And it was like a mini meetup, and there were only maybe like 30 people who went, but we were like, oh, let's just all meet in the VidCon lounge, like outside, it'll be fine. And we got kicked out really quickly.
Oh.
They're like, yeah. So they're like, whoa, like too many people. And there weren't even that many. So if we incite a crowd of hundreds of people to go to the, you know, I think it's going to be a problem.
All right. I could imagine that. Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. Man, there's so many. Someone's like, come to St. Louis. That'd be awesome too.
I tour. Let's tour.
Which character, this is a good one from Stick. Which character got the closest to joining season 3 but didn't make it?
I think it was Microphone. There's
two answers.
Well, there
right?
are two answers. Vote wise, Microphone was like the closest, but go ahead, Justin.
Well, I mean, in the same way of Taco and the current final 4 of II, Microphone was kind of on our list of avoid if possible. And then after that, it would be Paper.
That's right.
Yeah, and then I have another question, or not question, answer of the new characters, because there were some concepts that almost made it but didn't quite make it.
Oh yeah, one. I mean, I don't want to go into like the full list because that's what the podcast is for. But
in the podcast, we go into full detail on all of them. But we can name the big ones. I
definitely want to say Starfruit was a big consideration.
Yeah,
It was almost the position that was what Life Ring eventually had.
The two biggest ones who were close to making it but didn't, out of who would be considered newbies, were Starfruit, and we had a concept for a character named Magnet that Brian pitched to us. Both of which I think would have been awesome. And we really couldn't have gone wrong with the cast because there's just so many great options. But I'm really happy with where we ended up for sure. It's hard to imagine an alternate universe with these separate characters.
Yeah, it's wild.
That
was a good one.
Seven asks about what do you think humanizations of one of your characters you voice would look like. I kind of don't have like there's so many humanizations I've seen of like say OJ that I don't consider like one to be the humanization that I go to. Like all of them look really good, and so I like all of sometimes people give him orange hair, but sometimes people give him blonde hair, and then he has like a different color, orange eyes or something. I feel like whatever humanization you like, I don't think there's any like official humanization that I like. I think there's just kind of like a bunch of there's a plethora of ones that I just really like. There's no real like OJ has to have these color eyes or this color hair. It's like whatever you think works for the character.
I know
I
actually did a pass at humanization. Yeah, here they are.
Put
So the question.
put them on your Twitter if you want.
Yeah, I posted them. I'll post them again. Probably. I guess I'll post them. I'll post them after the stream because my iPad's having a malfunction. But yeah, I mean, so it was our particular characters, right? That was the question.
Sure.
Well, I know I drew Candle with like deep purple hair with like an ombre into like a light blonde to kind of stimulate the flame, right? And I gave her like a light crop top and like a very like long maxi skirt, very like boho hippie type vibe, which I thought was really cute. In Clover, I just kind of like made her look like super cute. I gave her like little buns to simulate her little leaves and her petals, and then I gave her like a little pleat skirt. I don't know, just.
I super dig it. I'm thinking about it right now because I don't usually think too deeply into my own concepts for humanization. I love looking at them, but I haven't really gotten them myself. But
and been like, oh yeah, this would be how the character would look. I just like looking at other people's.
I'm really in my mind right now vibing with the idea of Paper just being this small guy with just scribbles all over him. I know that's not directing that we've seen Paper do, but I just like just cute little drawings.
Oh,
like,
okay.
So
I do have one, which is that if anyone ever makes a humanization of Box, he needs to be a cardboard standee.
I thought about doing that.
You could do
that's fun.
But I
like
made
a solid
him
snake move.
Yeah, I just made him a box with like a crayon drawing of a human on it.
That would
To
work
keep
too.
with the joke.
Yeah, you could do. I mean, like you could pull a solid snake where you just get under the box and
yeah.
you know, when you don't want to cosplay
that's
anymore,
clever.
you take it off. There you
Oh
go.
my god, that's so clever.
The perfect cosplay.
Yep.
I love it. Also, I drew a tomato with arms, legs, and a face.
Wow! Was that the request?
It was a request. It was a request from Big Random. So there you go, Big Random.
Random.
There's your tomato with arms, legs, and a face. In that order of prioritization there. Let's see. Are there any patron questions in the Discord?
Let me look around. Right now, I'm drawing yin yang.
Do you want to do a quick collaboration voice request with me, Taylor?
Yeah.
So this one is, let me find it again. My animations had a rough week. So we're gonna, as Paper and Paintbrush, we're just gonna give a whole big ol' "It's gonna be okay" together. Ready?
Okay. Well, this is gonna be kind of out of sync, so let's just.
Isn't it gonna be great? I'm so excited.
Okay, you do a countdown.
Hey.
Wait. What is it? Sorry.
Let's just go with "It's gonna be okay."
Okay, cool.
In a 3, 2, 1.
It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, that was probably perfectly in sync. Good job.
Great.
That was really solid. That was really good.
Woo!
That was really good. I have a good question that's very, very important.
Let's do it. Yes.
our Lana the Fox YouTube account, so that's their name. It would be a dream if you answered my question. What toppings do you prefer on your pizza?
Ooh.
Big question. So if I'm kicking this off here, I have, maybe these are two controversial picks. I don't know.
Uh-oh.
But I love mushroom pizza. Big fan. Which I feel like was really popular and then like completely descended from popularity. Like I never hear people say that anymore. But it's a solid topping. And then I love pineapple. Pineapple rules.
Yes, I do too.
It's a favorite among controversial picks.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone loves them, and then but then it's like the popular thing to make fun of as well. So I'm firmly on the stance of stop ruining your pizzas with toppings.
Oh, interesting.
That's just how I grew up with it. But I mean, like I'll get like a cheese slice. I'll get a margarita slices are good. I'll get like a pasta slice. That's as far as I'll go though. But it still stays true to the
pizza.
Oh my
That's
god!
it.
Yes.
You never had a pasta slice? Those are good because
Okay.
it still feels like it's all one thing there. You're not getting too crazy with it.
I mean,
I pizza
I
rolls.
actually don't really care for pizza.
Penny
believe
vodka
it or
slices are
not.
great. Okay? You got me there.
Yeah, those are the best. But oh wow, D, you don't like pizza?
Not really, but if I do eat it, I discovered something called bacon pizza,
Oh yeah.
What is
And-
this?
and I am like so down with bacon pizza. Let me tell you.
If you don't like pizza, we are officially rivals.
First silver spoon of the day.
You're right. We haven't gotten silver spooning yet. We haven't got a knee pad in yet, but that's close enough to my voice.
He's dead.
Oh, dang it! You're right. I guess that is it for me. I'm dead. There you go.
There you go. That's all he needed to say.
I'm using my mouse to draw, or my trackpad.
This is
so
Adam.
Oh.
Your mouse drawings are
You're-
looking way better.
You're
than-
doing really
than my
good.
regular drawings.
no, your drawing. What's cool about your drawings, Taylor, too? They have more of like a hand draw quality to them. Like they have a little bit more of a less rigidness. They're a little more loose, which I like. And D's going all out with the colors, so I'm very impressed.
I don't know how to adjust the brush, so I'm just making it work.
The pressure was working for me before, but now it's just like not. Wait, let me see. Is it working now? No, it's just not working. Whatever.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, because I like drawing with pressure. It's fun. Looking around.
Oh, yeah.
Around.
This is a good one from Zip Zap Zep, which is,
Great
by the
name.
way,
Name.
probably the best name I've ever heard. So props to you.
Like the theater warm up.
Yeah, zip zap zap. I've done that.
Oh, that
Hey.
very well could have been what it was derived from. But what brought you to change the art style for Inanimate Insanity 3? Wow.
Ooh.
Honestly, so this is a really simple answer. There are a few things. One, the simplicity was a little bit easier in just making more assets more quickly. If we need to make new ones, it's a little easier because there's, especially with the backgrounds, you don't have to paint every angle. It's just like, here's the grass color and you just extend it, things like that really do save a lot of time. And so the problem is when you simplify your art style, it is like a big trap that you can fall into where it just looks really lazy. So you need to be very like purposeful in how you do it.
We have our EEs, efficient edits.
There you go, efficient edits. That's really what it's derived from. Even the animation style is on really every other frame for the most part. It's which may be like, oh, what does that really make a big difference? For me, it really did. Like it really, really did. So because now you don't have to worry about every single frame.
Yeah.
Everything
got a little bit easier. It's just like, now mouths are done on two. Well, actions are done on twos. Mouths, I break the rule a little bit. That's just me. But everything just got a little bit easier when we converted to the style. And I really like it. And it's going to be really fun when I go back to doing season 2 work. And I have to
it's true.
and I'm going to be like, wait, I don't like it.
It is weird going back to season 2 episodes now after, you know.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
It's very weird.
It's just visually, yeah.
Yeah, it's very, very crazy.
I was gonna say, we got a question from Cheesy Mayo 102, new $10 Tia patron. Welcome.
I'm gonna draw Cheesy with a jar of mayo to celebrate.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Just asking. They were talking about having a great experience being on FFF, and they want to know what made us decide to do FFF in the first place. If you want to start us off on that, Taylor.
Oh, I mean, this was a concept that went way
Wait,
back.
it's been a while.
Justin, you and I discussed this. I remember New Year's a while ago. We wanted to do
3 years ago, maybe.
Yeah. So this has been in the works for a while. We wanted to do a little short thing because we got all these characters chilling in the hotel that don't get a lot of time to talk or do whatever, because our series is all about elimination, and that means we gotta get rid of people. So we were like thinking, what could we do to showcase our eliminated characters a bit more? And so we had this idea of like Hotel OJ, like we kind of pitched it as Hotel OJ shorts was kind of like what we talked about, but we didn't exactly have fans tied into it yet. We were just kind of like, oh, like almost kind of like what Waffling About was, but this was super early before that was even a thought. But we just wanted to do little things where it'd just be like these like, or even like Inanimate Bites was like an idea that like we had said.
Inanimate Entries, I think, was the name we were throwing around.
Yeah, Inanimate Entries.
Because it's kind of like a little journal entry, a little peek into someone's life. But then we wanted to format it in some way that could be consistent, and that's where fan came in.
And then so once fan was, spoiler alert, eliminated, we felt that he was kind of a really great window to show other characters. And especially, you know, I loved when we were kind of coming up with like, well, why would Fan talk to these characters? And I think Brian was just simply like, oh, to challenge himself, talk to other people, which was a very good thing for Fan. So it's just a real fun way to focus on our eliminated characters and get fun little stories out of them. And I mean, the number one we wanted to do was with Tissues, who I was so overjoyed to put in the spotlight once again for the first time in years. So I mean, we can hopefully look forward to seeing more of those. I love that, Bo. Seeing more of those in the future.
That's silly, Bo. I agree.
I just love it. I love the expression.
Also, I want to point out there, we're getting a lot of comments about the fact that we're pretty close to 300,000 subscribers.
Yes,
which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
So,
oh my gosh, I haven't really been looking too much at well, okay, I have, but like occasionally someone like will just need to like remind me like we're so close.
I'm hoping the next episode will just kind of push it over that little ledge that we're on right now. We're like about to fall, and then the episode will like shove it. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Like, really appreciate it. We're very excited to see that awesome digit pop up. So, you know, we're excited to post obnoxiously all over social media. We're excited.
It'll be in your face, but in a cute way.
Yeah.
Cheese and crow.
Cheese and crows.
There you go.
Well, now I think I'm just in the habit of it. DNA asks, if you were an object character, what kind of object would you be?
I would
That's a
be.
fun
So,
question.
guys, this is really controversial, but I think I would be like a glass, and so there would be like this like orange juice in it, maybe.
Oh.
And he would sound like me. He wouldn't really act too much like me, but yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
so mine is, think about a glass, right? There's a glass, and in it there's a blue substance, and we'll call it gooberry juice. Yep.
Wow. I like that. I kind of want to try gooberry juice.
Yeah, no, I do. I hope it's the kind of juice that like you drink it, and not only does it turn your tongue blue, but it turns like all your insides blue. So then
it also turns your voice into goose.
yes, it would. So then like let's say like you're prepping for surgery, and they're like, oh, we need you to drink this gooberry juice, and it's like, and then once they do surgery on you, it's like, oh wow, there's a bunch of goo everywhere.
silly.
It happens.
I think I see the problem. What happened?
No. Oh, what would I be?
Sure. Yeah.
You know, I'd be a jar of peanut butter. I love peanut butter.
Okay, so we're sticking
No,
to the
Adam,
jar
Adam,
aesthetic.
you would be like. You'd be a jar of organic, like sugar-free, like the most healthy peanut butter that's out there. And
I would love if I could be a jar of peanut butter. I am down for like the very natural version.
well,
for
you know,
sure.
you know, like, well, okay, I'm not gonna go into marketing terms right now.
All natural.
Heads up, if you see natural listed on a jar of peanut butter, that's as the kids like to say, a bunch of hooey. And
What?
Yeah,
It is
that's
for the
I'm
most part.
shocked. I'm shocked.
It's a completely fake. It's a completely fake term. It doesn't mean anything. It's a marketing ploy.
It is like Skippy peanut butter. Like, oh, natural.
Yeah,
peanut,
that
like,
doesn't mean anything.
Read the ingredients. If you can't pronounce half of them, it's not natural. All right. Like, I'm just saying.
Adam would be the jar of peanut butter that has like that like oil on top, and you have to mix it before you eat it.
But that's the only natural peanut butter that exists.
Yeah,
Because
that's
if you
why
have a
I'm
peanut
saying
butter,
that's what you'd be.
yeah, like because the whole thing is the way. This is a fun lesson for you all. The reason why that oil separates, and you're like, ew, that's gross. That's like a natural process where the peanut oil does separate from the peanut butter. If you get it out of a jar and it's just kind of whipped and perfect and you never need to touch it, that's usually because they're putting in trans fats in there to keep it shelf stable. So they usually like hide it in the ingredients as like mononiglycerides.
Adam's little health hour.
I would love, I always said if I wasn't in animation, I'd love to go into that because I find it very interesting. But yeah.
I mean, if I was an object,
Oh no.
I would probably be a chicken nugget.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
dear.
definitely would. You definitely
Thanks.
would.
It's
I'm
fun.
sorry.
I've never really sat down and honestly thought what object I'd be because I've got the characters that I voice and then I've got my OCs and I'm like between all of them, there's something in there that's me.
Yeah, I
There you
have
go.
object show OCs too. So
I don't. So I.
Adam, doesn't the II crew technically?
Nah, I don't
No?
think so. Nah, I don't know. I guess so. But they're not like in place of me. Not my representative necessarily.
See, when I make OCs, I don't necessarily make them like me. I just like
No,
Right.
and that's the thing. Like
this is
neither
a
do
fun
I.
character, and I'm gonna make it.
Neither do I.
Yeah.
But, like, I'll just kind of like, exactly. I only have like a handful, but like whenever I make it, I'm just like this is fun. I just want to do it. And I've only have a handful, but I don't use them in like anything, but they're fun.
Right? I just make them for myself.
I should honestly
and
draw. I
my-
should honestly draw them at some point, just because I don't think people know them.
Yeah, you drew mine. Why don't you draw yours?
Wait, I
You
did
drew mine years ago. I
Oh, that's
remember that.
right. Oh my gosh, yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it later. I want to get to all the other drawing requests.
True.
They're building up.
I'm doing
Um,
life ring right now for no reason, so I am open.
That is a good choice.
I'm gonna make him flex his like little bicep here. There we go.
Well,
Adorable.
Alex would love to know, guys. What kind of music do you think your characters would listen to?
Ooh.
Everybody listens to Spoiled Lemon, because that's
A lot of
A
Spoiled
lot of
Lemon.
Spoiled
It's a
Lemon.
favorite, yeah.
everybody.
Mm.
It's kind of one of those bands where it's like you love them and you also love to hate them. So like, even if you're like, I hate that song, and it's like, oh, it's an earworm. It's in my head.
If we're sticking to characters that we voice, I keep coming back to the thought of Goo listening to like weird, funky, like nature sound tapes and thinking it's music.
Oh,
Like you'll just hear like gloops and bubbles and be like, oh my god.
With OJ, it would be like it depends on like if he's like working throughout the day, he'd listen to like fast upbeat music. But I'm putting a piece of myself in OJ here with I've recently, when I do work and I just want to listen to relaxing music just to kind of like aid me in the work I'm doing, I'll listen to like bossa nova covers. I know it's a very specific genre, but when I get a good kind of groove going and I'm doing work, having just that light little bossa nova like elevator music sort of in the background, that would be like the late hours working at Hotel OJ.
Ooh, see, I think Candle would listen to.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I think Candle would listen to like ambient, like female vocal music. Like it's just instrumental with like oohs and ahs, very like meditative type of music. Marshmallow would probably listen to like jazz or like baby metal specifically.
Mm.
What is baby metal?
You don't know what Baby Metal is a Japanese metal band. So they have like a metal band that goes like hardcore, like metal, like like really hard. But the singers are these teenage girls who have like cutesy pop voices.
Oh,
That's
okay.
really interesting. So it's like
If you listen to the song "Give Me Chocolate," that's their whole vibe.
It just when I hear Baby Metal, I just imagine like a recording studio being like, "All right, kids, we know you're only about 2 months old, but we need you to scream into this microphone." and then they just remix it with like,
yeah. Clover would probably be a K-pop fan, and Cheesy would probably listen to like Make 'Em Laugh on repeat.
Or
Well, you know,
whose line is it anyways?
You know when you go
there
to a public pool and they just play the most obnoxious top 40 pop
Yeah.
music
Oh my
of the
god,
time?
Adam, you struck a chord with me because I used to be a lifeguard, and it was the summer when the song "Cheap Thrills" was just on the it came on every like 5 minutes, and I was so annoyed every time it came on. I was just like, turn it off.
Yeah.
Well, at least it wasn't "Call Me Maybe." That song is.
Oh,
I'm a fan. I like that song, but I get it.
What?
We made fun of that song a lot when we were on like our little travel camp together, because that was the height of when it was like popular.
Yeah, it definitely
Ugh.
was. That was a while ago. Wow.
Yeah, I know, which is crazy to think about because that was
Old.
that was when we were planning season 2. That was how old.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god. Scary. I don't even want to think about that. I'm so old.
I do have a MePad song. You ready?
Ooh.
Just gonna play it out loud off of my phone. I just pulled it up. I think that
No
this
way.
is
Oh, you
kind
have a
of
specific
his.
song? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna play just a sample of it. We'll avoid copyright
I
and
have, like,
whatnot,
a-
but I
okay,
think
go
it's a good sample.
Oh, this is the best part right here. That's a bop.
I know. I
There
think
we-
you mean bee boo boo bee boo 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 bob.
Beep, boop, boop.
That was honestly, I was very surprised by that. I did not.
in the back of my head, I was like, is he just gonna play like static noise and that would be it?
Oh, I remember I saw like a request a while ago, and it was like, you guys should recite famous vines as your characters.
Oh my gosh.
I just
Wait,
have to get more
I
into
feel like
Vine
we've
culture.
done. I feel like we've done stuff like that.
We've done
Have we?
stuff like that. I'll throw out the one that always lives in my head. It's a very simple one that goes. It's the avocado.
Oh my god! Wait! That reminds me. Oh my gosh! For episode 2 of season 2, there was a cut balloon line just for time that after Tea Kettle gives. She after the second time she goes hors d'oeuvres and she puts it in front of their face. I was originally going to have Balloon go thanks like in the exact like and I had Ben literally record like it's an avocado thanks and I was going to use that, but it was just cut for time.
Hey
but
Taylor, if you could pull it up, everyone will love to listen. If you can.
I will see if I can do it by the end of the stream because
Okay.
that was
No
really
pressure.
fun. But it's so funny that you say that. The one that I always go to is road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does.
Look at all these chickens.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. Oh, and I always love the one that I always hear that reminds me of. It sounds like Lexi, like voice of Salt and Pepper, where it's the one that goes Sabr gives you all of your daily nutrients, like 0 grams trans fat and oh my god cholesterol. Like every time I hear that, I hear Salt and Pepper.
Free Shiva.
Free Shivakadu.
Free Shivakadu. I love that like we can quote Vines like in the back of our head. Then like Vine's dead. Vine's been dead and
What?
nothing good has replaced it.
Vine will never die because its spirit will live on forever.
This is true.
Right.
There you
I
go.
can confirm the spirit will live on.
Ooh, confirmation right there.
This one goes to Adam.
Oh wow.
From the J-Man, asking about the Invitational intro. Was it hard to storyboard? What was the process like?
Oh man. Okay, this is actually fun because it was something that was, I had thought about for sure. but I kind of really wanted it to be a little go with the flow. Like I kind of wanted to feel the music out because I had told John, like, look, I want to make the visuals to your music, almost like a music video. Like I don't want to approach it where like I animate to like nothing and he like makes music around it because it's not going to feel like as alive, I feel like. So anyway, he made the music track. I had that. I put it in Flash and I literally just went, I just did it. Like I didn't really try to overthink it. I'm like, I'm gonna have this character jump up. This character's gonna catch this character. It's gonna be fun.
You had motives though. Like I remember you sat down and you like explained like why the character does this and like why they're here.
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of fun things, some of which I can't even get into because they kind of have more long-lasting relevance. But honestly, that it was something I was thinking about in that moment. Like, oh, if I want this character to jump up and appear, they should do something or interact with this character because this means something, you know? So yeah, I definitely had motives behind it, but I wanted to really feel the music out and go with the flow.
Yeah.
I guess that's it.
Someone asked for a drawing of Balloon saying, "Oh, come on," but since Balloon's already here, I'm just going to put "Oh, come on" above it.
Nice. I was gonna say, can we?
That was the intention all along.
Yeah, see, we read each other's minds.
I saw a question. So is I just lost it. Is for the website, are there going to be character pages for the season 1 players and the season 3 players?
Yes, eventually.
Yep, that's it.
It's yeah. Yeah. That's it.
There's a lot going on, but we want to do it.
Trust me when I say it's on my very long list of things that we need to do.
There's a lot, you know. We're trying to get it all done. Just
small
bear
team
with us.
Definitely a small team.
Yeah, small team.
But we get it done. Maybe not immediately, but we have a bunch of things we're gonna do. Is that Lala?
It is.
No.
My dog. If you guys hear my dog barking, I have a 10-month-old puppy.
She's the voice of Baxter.
Yes,
she's a big deal.
Yes,
Lala, you just landed your first voice gig.
No audition necessary.
I think for the chat, we should note that Lala is a puppy.
Yeah, she is a miniature golden doodle.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Wheel baby.
I want one of those one day.
So we're all really epic Smash Brothers fans, right?
Oh,
super
yeah.
epic, yeah.
Mac and Cheese would like to know, which Smash fighter do you think will be announced at E3?
Oh my gosh, I haven't even thought.
An anime sword fighter.
No, Adam. No, we don't need any more.
Adam, you can't put this energy into the air. You can't.
It's happening. I don't care what you guys say.
I haven't.
If you think you're gonna get like Crash or Gino or like no, it's not gonna happen.
Nope.
I would be interested to see what they would do with like Lara Croft. That would be interesting to me.
You know what they do, D? You know what they do with Lara Croft?
Oh no.
They'd make her an anime style and give her a sword.
No,
that's what they do.
Adam.
That's what they're gonna do. Watch them.
Hush your mouth.
They literally are.
No.
The thing is that I already have like my one request for Smash was Banjo-Kazooie, and that already is in. So like at this point, like it worked out. Every character past them, like I don't really care about. Like it's like, you know, yes, we have gotten quite literally like too many anime sword fighters, and they're all there, and I'm like, that's great, but I have Banjo-Kazooie, so I can't. I would still really like. I know it's not going to be E3 announced or at all announced for Ultimate, but I would still really love a Waddle Dee.
Bandana Waddle Dee.
Bandana Waddle Dee, yes, with the spear. Like that would be okay. Well, that would just be so nice. Like I don't know. I've always
complete the quartet.
Yeah,
yes.
No, it would be so nice. I can't really think of. I know like some other people were like, oh, you could make Marks their own character, even though they're a boss, because you could like basically do like what you did with Ridley. And I'm like, yeah, I guess you could, but not in this game. Like, I could see it working in the future, but Bandana D would be cool. I also wouldn't be surprised if they did a Sword and Shield rep. Like
Toxtricity.
Toxtricity
probably
would be awesome. That would be
probably
cool.
will.
I'd be
that was the one coming to my mind of like potentials. But yeah, go ahead.
They could also do. I wouldn't be surprised if they did like Well, no, they probably wouldn't do. Gosh, I can't even remember the name of it.
Would Dragapult work?
That would be cool. I would love that. I'm trying to think of like oh my gosh, my dream would come true if it was like somehow like a phalanx.
Oh my gosh!
It would never happen, but that would be so cool.
I would think they would choose a third-party character, though, right?
I mean, not necessarily, because they kind of did. What did they do recently? Something.
They usually do, but it's not a guarantee. But I think you're right. I think it will be a third party, and I think it'll be an anime sword character.
Watch
no.
Watch me do a backflip when Shadow the Hedgehog gets into Smash Brothers.
You know,
yeah,
hey, I wouldn't actually hate that. Like,
that'd be better than an anime sword fighter.
But if Shadow gets in over like Tails, Knuckles, or
Amy, no, Tails would be better.
Tails would be better, to be honest.
I haven't played a Sonic game in a forever, but I grew up being such a Shadow stan that that I'll feel it right in the childhood. So I'll take that.
My favorite Sonic character got deleted from Sonic. They're not using Cream anymore.
No.
Yeah, they really aren't. I haven't seen.
Justin, you and I both basically did like a hybrid Goo voice. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, go ahead.
So Adam, when are we doing a Super Smash Brothers II crew tournament?
Oh, we have to.
We definitely have to get a capture card for that. But I say it's 100% worth it.
I think it is, and I think we can make it happen. So one day, for sure, I would love to.
Or a Mario Party stream. That would be fun.
Mario Party would be fun, and we will all hate each other by the end.
Because can't you play multiplayer now?
Yeah, it's online. Yeah, I think you have to be friends on the Switch, though.
Got it. Okay.
You can't play with random people, which is odd.
Huh.
But
interesting.
Better than nothing.
We'll play around with it. We have KJ asking if there are any other adventures we'd want to do with Yin and Yang splits. Because
Waffo.
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 Because I knew this was a recent conversation, so I was curious if we at least wanted to say that we like when they do that. In theory,
it's a fun thing.
It's a fun thing.
Waffo.
You know what's funny? During the stream, my grandma texted me like, "Hey dear, so I was watching because that's her favorite episode is Try Your Best," and she was like, "Hey, I think that you should re-release the episode. It only has 37,000 views. I think you could get lots more." And the reason why she said that is because she's looking at the Young Arts cinematic cut on YouTube, which they uploaded, which has like way less views. The actual episode is our most viewed with over 11 million views. So I'll fill her in so she hears.
Yeah, just gonna be like,
don't worry, Grandma. It's actually 11 million people watch it.
Say hi.
I will. I'll let her know.
So this one could be fun to bring up. I'm going to combine two people's questions. We got a CEO Test Tube Tango asking if we're looking to make Volume 4 of the soundtrack happen anytime in the future, and asking if
remember that list I said. Remember that list? That's on.
Yeah.
Trust me, that list probably has a lot of things that you're like, is this gonna happen? Yeah.
Where's the plush toy?
It's on the list.
Yeah. Of course, we have
Lala says that's on the list.
Lala knows.
She's working on it. She's working on it.
She's making the plush as we speak.
Oh, congrats, right. Lala. Hard at work.
Yes.
Someone's getting a little promotion.
Ooh, every time anyone asks me, draw a paintbrush with this, I'm like, well, I already drew them, so I'm just gonna put out Invisible on paintbrush because that was the request.
Let's just have a paintbrush mural by the end of this.
Yes.
I'm drawing all the sinkers over here.
Oh, that's
pretty.
Adam, I've said this before, but for drawing on a trackpad, this is really impressive.
Thank you.
Yeah,
nothing will beat. I mean, nothing will beat this tea kettle down here. Nothing's gonna beat that.
Yeah, that's very true. That is really incredible, though. There is a charm to that mine stunning. Just doesn't have.
No, I gotta agree.
Gotta agree.
We're also being asked if we are looking to continue doing lyrical songs in the future, which I assume we want to kind of maybe. It's definitely things that we like to do.
Yeah,
it would be definitely quite fun.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But we,
Oh,
There we
I
go,
Adam, I
yeah.
really like the little tea kettle. She's so cute.
Little teeth.
Little teeth.
There it is.
Little teeth to eat the little hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah, I should give her like little bites of hors d'oeuvres. Why not? Why not give her a little plate here?
Yeah. Give her
there we
some
go.
matzah on the to serve.
Okay, I'll give her some matzah.
Yeah.
That is a very interesting hors d'oeuvre choice, but I wouldn't put it past her.
I
to
mean,
go
my
that.
family, they'll just put like a plate of matzah. They'll be like, there you go.
Nice.
Eat up.
Well, that you ask and you shall receive, right?
It's my dad's side. They're like, they're Italian, so they don't know. So they're
Right.
just
Right.
like, okay.
Okay. Whatever matzah looks like here, I know what it looks like, but it's kind of hard to draw. So I'm just gonna put like a big square.
Perfect.
There you go. It
gorgeous.
kind of looks like a tissue box,
Oh wait, here, let's go see. I've been looking. There we go. Oh yeah, it is. It's a little tissue box in case you cry.
There you go.
Which is a given.
Oh yes. Oh yes. That's just it's not a given. It's a promise.
It's a promise.
Delightful.
There we go.
Mm.
Yay! There's the sinkers.
The sinkers.
I'm gonna give them a nice blue background. around them.
No, it's like just them. I also
There
love
we go.
that. I also love that that balloon's little "oh come on" just does not match the expression he's got.
Oh, come on.
Oh come on! It's gonna get covered because it's on your layer, Taylor.
I moved it up. I
Oh,
saw
okay,
I
perfect.
saw
Hey.
it happening.
You saw it in real time. There we go.
Yeah. Cool.
Woo! There they are.
It's all the sinkers.
Wow! 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 Wow!
Oh wait, but we're missing a blueberry.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
Well,
can I do him?
yeah. Go for it.
Yes, yeah.
But he's
I'm
gone.
gonna do-
Not
I'm
the
gonna do a
forgotten sinker.
I'm gonna do a very, very small, flat blueberry right here.
Nice. Yeah. That's the ghost of blueberries past.
I just want-
Watching all of them.
Oh wait, he has white eyes. There we go.
Nice. Yeah, there we go. Perfect.
There we go. Now it's just the smallest little.
Perfect.
See, guys, if anyone wanted to know what finalizing is like, that is what I do.
Yep. You squish the face down.
That's
Really
fine.
little.
Yeah. Oh look, someone drew the floor.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It
That
was
was great.
really hard to just get him at the right angle.
Yeah. It's always hard.
So
to
I just
do.
wanted everyone to, so everyone was aware that that is the floor.
The
It's
floor,
not a
the
smiley
floor
face.
has so many angles. Arguably the
I know.
most angles than any character ever.
True.
I mean, just think about it. All that elevation.
Yeah. He really anything's possible with him.
Oh yeah. Kind of
know?
scary.
Kind of scary, everyone's kind of terrified of him.
Try not to think about
Try
that.
not to think about that.
I'll try not to. I'll try not to.
Try not to.
I love that. That was solid.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm overlapping Bo a little bit here. I apologize.
Oh, it's okay.
What?
She's just chilling out.
Do we want a new canvas or no?
Not yet.
Okay. Fine.
That's how you want to play it? Then I got what I needed.
Let me look around.
I'm trying to look for a question.
I'm just trying to draw straight lines, and it's giving me a lot of trouble.
This is a question for Taylor. Which of your voices is the most difficult by Breezy in it?
Definitely answered this before, but it's it's Toilet and Bo for different reasons. Toilet gives me headaches and migraines. Bo causes me it makes my voice go out of commission for a few days, depending on how much she talks. Because yeah, Bo is more strain on my voice. Toilet's more strain on my head.
That makes sense. Let's see. I'm gonna look through I haven't looked at the comments in a bit because I've been so focused on drawing, and I came in here like I'm not gonna draw, and here I am. But of course, my computer's freezing up. So
Well, Adam,
No.
while it's freezing up, would you be interested in making? Did you want to throw out anything about release dates or anything like that to spice things up around here?
oh wow,
We haven't talked about that yet. So
Wait, is there like an episode being made?
yeah.
I
So
don't
we've
know.
I've been thinking maybe we should get started on that 3rd episode. How long would it take, you think?
Oh shoot. Okay, so guys, here's the thing: we haven't started making episode 3 yet. But the good news is, I actually this is a good opportunity to test out the new pipeline. So what we're gonna do is, because
Jesus Christ.
what Brian wrote the episode, right? He wrote it.
Yeah.
Brian wrote the
Yeah, so it's
episode.
written. Okay, good.
Oh,
So
okay, so
I'm
let's
gonna
check that one off. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so he wrote it. Okay, wait. I think people did the lines for that episode, right?
Yeah, we record lines. Yeah, check that one.
Okay.
Off. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Oh my god. The animation was done too.
Oh,
Wasn't
we
it?
finished anime. Okay,
did we?
check
Oh,
that off. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right. I'm just remembering. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I'll preheat the oven, 350, 45 minutes.
Okay.
But it takes about a week to cool down. But after we bake it, in a week, give some cool down time, and there you go.
A week.
Might be happening.
You
Yeah,
said
yeah,
about
yeah,
a
yeah.
week? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, about a week.
About a week.
Okay. Justin, just why don't you?
There might be a few toppings we might need to add on. I know Justin doesn't like toppings.
Don't ruin it with the toppings.
That's right. Justin's not a toppings fan. Okay, I'm just gonna flat out say it. Here's the deal, guys. You guys are here right now, so only you guys have the power to know that episode 3 of season 3 is coming out in 3 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. It's coming.
It's
Adam.
That would be not 3 years, not 3 minutes. It's actually coming out in in a week. It's coming out on Saturday on May 19th. God, not June. No, sorry.
June.
God,
June. It's not May.
I'm so bad.
Oh,
It's May
goodness.
12th. Oh my God.
June.
June 12th. Ah. Okay, you know
That's
what? Here's the deal. I'm gonna make it simple because I'm so bad at this.
Adam,
focused.
I just wrote it on the thing. Episode 3 next week. All right, it's real simple.
Okay, there we go. We're gonna put it in the title of the video after it's over.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Episode
There you
comes
go.
out June 12th. That's a Saturday.
June
Yes.
12th.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Wow, that was record bad for me. Probably.
It was delightful.
It was a lot of fun gymnastics to get there.
No, so yeah, we've been working on this one for a while. This is a Brian written episode. We definitely expect a lot of high energy from this one.
Oh yeah.
I it's a favorite of mine.
Someone
Let's do
pointed
it.
out the episode will be coming out in 3 + 3 days.
That's right.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Season 3, episode 3 in 3 plus 3.
Yep.
Way too complicated.
Well, guys, I think
There you go.
maybe we should wait until 2030, so that way we can release it on March 3rd. So it's 333. Shoot, then that would be 3. Okay, so let's wait till 3003. So it's 3.
I like that.
Yeah, we'll wait till.
Yeah, that's solid. I dig.
Nice.
Perfect. Okay, guys. So June 12th, not May 12th, not in 3 hours.
Not in
It's
3
coming out on
not
June
3 seconds.
12th. And it's going to be a really, really fun time. So I hope you check it out next Saturday. Inanimate Sanity Invitational
Woo!
coming at you. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah,
gonna
I'm going to make
be-
Cabby holding a file.
Oh yeah. After you draw a Cabby, we'll do one more canvas drawing, but I'll wait till Cabby's done. This is a good looking.
Nice.
Here's
Thank
a
you.
question. Here's a question for Adam. What program do you use for animation?
I use, so it depends, but I'm going to simplify it by saying, for the most part, we use Adobe Animate, which you can get as a part of the Adobe Creative Suite, which is an awesome, awesome package. But we use a lot of softwares to make the show. So we use Premiere to edit the episodes. I use Photoshop quite a bit for different things for the channel. But Adobe Animate is what we primarily use. So there you go. And that's it.
I was I expected to go way longer when you said I'll keep it simple, the same way that you did the release date.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I'm setting a bad precedent here. Yeah.
No, but now we're fixing it. We're back on the right track. Everything's great.
One of my favorite like hidden gems on this channel is when we were trying to release episode 18 of season 1, and obviously we got hit by that hurricane, so we had to delay it like a week or 2 or something, or 5 days or something. And Adam, you and I just like made this really like ridiculous like video where it was like, for the first time ever, Inanimate Insanity is delayed, and then it was like and then it was like, the episode's coming tomorrow. Ha! Oh, gotcha. And then it was like, no, it's coming next week.
Good stuff. There's Cabby and Goo.
Oh, look at them.
Well, yeah, now we're in a spot right now where like a week delay isn't a big deal because we don't announce the release dates until we're pretty ready to go. But we do also want to make sure that in general we'll try our best to make sure that the release dates are try our best to make sure the release dates are out there, so no one's just to make sure that no one's under the assumption that it'll be coming out just blind drop, because
coming out on May 12th, 2022. There you go.
Close enough.
Buckle in.
Here, Adam,
it's gonna be a long wait.
Adam, click the little eraser button, and that will or clear layer if you do.
Oh shoot!
Or click D.
Right.
Just click D. That will do it, I think.
Click D. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot. Just
not D the person. D the button.
I'm very proud of all these little drawings here. Okay, now I'm gonna hit D. Or command.
No, don't hit D.
No.
I can make it. I can do that.
The floor can stay. The floor is allowed to stay. All right, we'll do some.
He's just having a good day.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
He's having a good time. He's a squishy guy. Just kidding. He's not a squishy
guy. He squishes into the ground. That's impressive.
He has a little stage fright. That's all.
Yeah. All right. Looking around for more questions and drawing requests. Woo!
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Well, Ice Cream Arts would like to know from D. Do you think that Candle would watch anime?
Ooh. I'm conflicted as a woman, and I love anime. I don't necessarily think Candle would. I don't know. I would say no, unfortunately.
I don't see her being a huge media consumer in a general sense. Maybe like life bettering content, like any like self-help kind of like improvements or anything
maybe
into the mystical.
Yeah, maybe like she'd follow like accounts that give her like her daily horoscope or something, and she'd be like, I see her. That's wrong. Get a little amusement or something, or a tarot card reading. Or maybe if she did do any type of media, maybe she would go on live and do tarot card readings. That's what I would think.
That would be kind of cool.
That'd be really cool.
I've never done like tarot cards or palm readings or anything like that, but I would be super open to just like trying that out. I did have like a friend of mine, like a group of my friends like went and they got their palms read, and like there were like 3 friends, and like 2 of them got these like really nice fortunes where it was like, oh, you're going to you're going to find the love of your life in a couple years or something, or you're going to find great success. And then like my other friend, the palm reader just really didn't like him, and she's like, everything you love is going to crash and burn, you're going to lose all your favorite things. And the guy's like, oh gosh, okay. And it was like that was a horrible like waste of like $5 or something.
I actually got my palm read at Wildwood Shore down in Jersey Shore, and it came true. The reading she gave me came true.
Wow.
No way.
Yep. So
it was a good one, I hope.
She predicted that October would be a very romantic month for me in my future.
No way.
I always kept that in the back of my mind. And I met my current boyfriend in October, and we've been together almost 3 years.
That's actually
So-
really nuts.
I love that. Oh my god.
And I had a tarot card reading that came true too, and that was a scary prediction. So
Ruh-roh.
yeah. So I mean, it's made a believer out of me. So I like to channel that when I play Candle. If
Nice.
that makes sense.
We got a question from Soapfran28, also known as Jennings.
Jennings!
Of course, we love Jennings. If you're stranded on the Invitational Island with one of the newcomers, who would you want it to be and why?
Oh,
this
that's
is
easy.
I was gonna say this is really easy for me, but D, go first.
Clover, because we just get lucky and live until someone rescued us.
Yeah.
That might be the
or,
best.
I don't know. Maybe they'd get lucky and you wouldn't. You know, it would only apply to them.
Oh, you know what? It's probably true. She'd probably leave me.
My
She'd probably find a butterfly and run away.
That is true. I was gonna say Cabby. Cabby would like be like, oh, I have like a bunch of files on how to survive like in this exact scenario.
I was gonna give the exact Cabby answer. Dang it. I'll try to think of another one. Do you have one, Adam?
Yeah, I was gonna say life ring because he could save me if I drown.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, I could go swimming to get things. Maybe just hang on to him because he'll like float.
But would we be humans in this situation, or would we be like objects as well? That's my
Choose your
question.
fate. Pick your poison, I guess.
Yeah, pick your poison. Wow, that makes it sound so like optimistic.
Well, so who would be like I would not necessarily want to be stranded on an island with this competitor.
Well, I was gonna say like I would also prefer not to be stranded on an island. Period. But I don't know if we're being given a choice here.
I mean, with Me Phone, who knows?
Were the season 3 characters given a choice?
Now I pick Me Phone because Me Phone generation powers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh,
if he counts, then yeah.
If he
could just
counts.
but he might not use them for us because he's really selfish.
Yeah.
Oh no. Well, the question was one of the newcomers. Dang it. Right.
Oh, yeah.
So Meep won't be too easy of an option. Too OP.
I'll throw out there that I think Silver Spoon might be, maybe Blueberry, but still I think Silver Spoon might be the worst option.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's an incredible drag.
Like no benefit at all.
Zero. Nothing.
Only complaining.
Paintbrush would also be a very bad one. I don't think the density of that island would I think like if you have any vegetation on that island, you might as well run.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Well, hopefully just be by the water. Just
Yeah, but
dive
also
on
it's like oh, I'm just gonna go grow a coconut or something like that, and it's like oh no, the whole world is scorched. I love this little candle that you're drawing.
Okay, I can at least say tea kettle for the hors d'oeuvres.
Look at her.
True, she could feed us.
Oh wait, we have the picnics tables, right?
That's
I
true.
don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either.
Ah!
my mind's way down the path, so we'll let it slide as well. No worries. So next one.
For a question.
Well, here's a fun thought experiment. We got Trophy Fan 28/Stanish. Are there certain characters you wish got into season 3? Any that first come to mind?
Yeah, there are a few, but let me preface this by saying I'm happy with our current cast.
Yeah, I love the cast.
Inanimate Insanity shirt.
Oh yes.
He is the one that I really truly wanted. But hey, look, we can't all have nice things.
I would have really loved if we could get Big Benny.
Big Benny.
I know, I am Big Benny.
He is so funny. He is just so funny. I just can't get over. Who would think of that? It's insane. Sam, props to you, man.
Hi, Sam. If you're watching, I like your work.
You're okay, I guess.
You're okay, I guess.
Oh, wow. I gave Candle really big feet. I don't like that.
Classic
keep
hands.
them down.
I like this candle. She's very upbeat and happy, and normally she's very mellow and like zen. So
I hate having clown feet, guys. It's the worst.
I also
Rough
hate your
day.
feet.
Yeah.
Don't play Kingdom Hearts.
I have like very big feet, and like going to get shoes sometimes, like it's annoying. That's all.
I think we throw Soap out a lot as a character that we wish to do more with. If they
I
can
love
get into the season.
Soap.
Soap's always a fun option.
Yeah, I never actually officially answered the question.
Yeah.
Soap. Soap was probably on the number. No, I don't want to say number one, but she was up there with who I was kind of hoping for in Invitation.
Sure.
But that would have been fun.
Cherries and Paper are both in that like adorable and haven't been used much in a while zone.
Cherries. I would have loved
Yeah, Cherries is
I
Rest
would have
in
liked.
peace.
I would have liked to see Pepper on her own in a season. That would
Always good.
Yes, that would be amazing. That would be so great.
Did Pepper get like the least amount of votes out of literally everyone?
I think so.
Yes, that is correct.
Pepper,
Pepper and Salt combined didn't even get
Right,
close
I
to
don't
the
think they
next
break.
ranking place. Yeah.
That's honestly really funny.
I think they serve their purpose really well. I think Salt and Pepper are hilarious, by the way.
I agree.
I think they're some of the funniest characters, but I get it.
They make me laugh so much.
They exist in an antagonizing-ish zone. At least in their most recent appearance in FFF4.
Which you should go watch if you haven't already.
It's a great one. I love FFF4.
They literally ruin the entire show.
It's my favorite one thus far. Like that it was very tough, but it was so fun. Overall, just like anytime, Justin, you ask Lexi, voice of Salt and Pepper, to get in front of the microphone and do lines, it's just it's so fun.
It is a great experience, and she's always real hyped up to do it. So I mean, I'm always happy to give her more to do.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
No one's asked for any drawing requests, so I'm just gonna draw whatever I want.
I'm drawing the.
Is there nothing on the Discord? Nope.
I'm drawing the thinkers right now.
I'm gonna draw. What should I? D. What should I draw?
What should you draw? Ooh, I think I would really like to see your attempt to draw a dragon.
Oh no.
Wow. Good luck,
I was looking for like a character.
A character. All right. So
Dragony.
if we're gonna do a character, draw Salt and Pepper. We were just talking about those beans.
Yeah, love it.
Oh,
Let's
that's
get
a great idea.
some BFFFLs.
Yeah,
out
totally.
there.
Let's put them in the spotlight again.
Love it.
How we say about 5 minutes left in the stream, so we'll wrap it up, finish up.
Yeah, I like that.
questions.
Give a little warning here.
5 minutes. We got our last questions going on here, and we'll close out for the day, and then we'll get back to work on that episode 3 for y'all.
If y'all don't mind, you know.
I guess. Okay.
And we always have something going on. It's always exciting. I had something over here. What we got? Oh, this was it. I don't know if we have a real answer on this one. Maybe we'll just say no answer yet. But
I was gonna say my go-to is Waffo.
Well, I'll throw it out there, and then if we want to Waffo it,
Sure.
From CEO Test Tube Tango Nico, does the Invitational Island have an official name?
Oh, I've actually thought about this because
I have not at all, actually.
Well, so like I've sort of thought about this because like in script I wrote it just as like tropical island or tropical paradise is kind of what I've been calling paradise is what I've been calling it. Kind
Paradise Isle.
Like
ooh, that's nice.
But yeah, I've kind of just been calling it paradise. But as opposed to Inanimate Island, because I remember Inanimate Island has not really ever been officially given a name in series. But yeah, it's Inanimate Island, and then this one, like I guess unless it's this is where I love to bring in the whole if it's contradicted in the show, then it was called. But in the meantime, I've just been calling it Paradise. Just because
I like Paradise. That's a nice name.
Just called Paradise. I like
it.
it.
Doesn't have like an official name. Like if you looked at it on a map, like what would it be? But I've just always said like they're stranded in paradise, and that's the location they are.
I like that. Well, why don't we go with that? It's Paradise.
Let's go
with it.
Justin, tell me something to draw.
In general, how about I mean, there has been a request for Trophy and Soap being friends.
You got it. 2 people I wanted in Invitational.
From Trophy Fan / Stanish.
I am drawing the floor right now with...
So tough to do the floor.
I know. He's really, really tough.
I will say,
look at him.
Cabby and the floor are both... Okay, the floor is definitely the easiest to animate, but Cabby and Goo also rank up there as being some of the easiest characters to animate, which is really, really great.
Really?
They really are, big time. Because it's hard to explain, though, why.
Who's the most difficult, then? That's what I'm curious.
Taylor, I remember your big concern was Goo would be too hard to animate.
Well, yes, that's why we simplified Goo so much. But Cherries is super difficult, and Bo is up there just because she has extra layers.
I see.
But Cherry's no doubt hardest one to animate because there's just a lot going on, and they're connected, and it's like, is that Lala?
Yeah, she's...
No, it was me.
There's also a drawing. I've seen a few comments asking for Clover to be drawn.
I will do Clover.
I love this trophy face going on right now.
He seems really smug.
I love trophy being...
He goes, ooh.
I love it. I'm drawing these guys up here. Oh. Paintbrush's head is too big.
It's the Thinkers. Oh wait, Clover? Yes, Clover time. Clover's probably the one I've drawn the least out of all the newcomers.
Honestly, yeah, kind of same a little bit.
I find her head difficult to get like just right. You know what I mean?
I got a question.
Yes.
I think we got a question that Taylor might like to answer. From the J-Man. What was used to make the team jingles in season 3?
Oh, thank you so much for asking. Yes, I made that. And if you're asking program, I used Logic Pro X, and I recently learned how to do chiptune in that. Maybe I shouldn't say chiptune because that was basically the first project I did. I kind of just went through a little process messing around with some filters, and I ended up finding this little 8-bit noise that I liked. And my goal with the team jingles was to make them all very similar enough that you can clearly tell that there's kind of some creative copying going on here and there. But the Thinkers tunes go up, the Sinkers tunes go down, and then the Pinkers tunes kind of stick in the middle, and then they have that extra layer of being distorted and weird on top of it. Yeah, they were really, really fun to do.
I thought they came out great. I love the slow decline.
Me too. It really added to the comedy too of the scene, which was already funny to begin with, but that really escalated it.
So. I got Clover doing a little chilling over here.
Look at her.
D, if you don't mind doing me a little favor.
Oh. I do not mind. What am I doing?
We're gonna ask one last question. If you want to pick one out for us.
Oh wow.
Okay. All right.
Here, Adam. I'm gonna help you finish the Thinkers by doing OJ.
Thank you. I was gonna say I feel really on the spot here.
I'm looking.
The eyes are really important. There we go.
So, question. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how difficult is it to animate Box?
Oh, that's right. So difficult. He takes the #1 spot.
He's definitely the hardest.
No doubt.
By far, not even close.
No doubt. No contest.
I'll do Yin Yang.
Oh, that's right. I would have completely forgot he was part of it.
Oh my god. I'll put him up here. He's kind of clipped, but that's okay. He's going to be hanging from the top of the screen.
Also, which episode so far has been your favorite? just in general?
Oh man,
There's been a lot at this point.
So far, oh gosh, because I was gonna say which episode is your favorite. One that hasn't come out yet, but
Oh,
I just
big hearts.
big heart for you. 14 holds a special place just because I look back on it and I'm very happy with how it came out. So, but I mean, here's the thing. I wish I could kind of split it up by season because it's so tough to compare season 2 and season 3 like favorite and stuff. So, of season 2, it's 14. Season 3, well, I mean, we only got 1 and 2, so I mean, I hate to be biased, but I kind of like it. And then of season 1, I know the easy pick is to go for the finale, but I really like episode 16.
Season 1 has a lot of really strong. I think episode 8, the full-on first 4S episode, is great.
Yeah.
There's that one. Episode 13, I think, is great. That's the wrestling one. Well, really, boxing. There's in 16, I also.
Resting.
Yeah, in 16, I think it's also a great pick. 16 also comes to my mind. Those are a lot of fun. Season 2, I mean, 14 is probably my favorite overall episode. I love 14. I'll rewatch it all the time. I love what we did with that episode. And season 2, episode 11 also comes to mind pretty quickly. I love how that. Fair enough. Invitational has some rad stuff coming up, and for the purpose of the fact that there's a certain episode coming out in a week, I do want to highlight that we have a very fun one coming out next week, so absolutely look forward to that one.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Favorite episode. Okay, season 1, I'll say I'll say episode 1 because it started it all, and it's also a cinematic masterpiece.
I love that that inclusion of Mr. Potenza.
We got Potenza in that one. Adam, and you wrote in there exactly how you thought the show would go, because one of the very first lines a contestant says is, "This should be easy." So
Yeah.
I've always been so interested by Knife's voice,
drastic change.
It changes so much. You sound so much more just like this should be easy. That's Knife season. That's season 1, and then now Knife's this should be easy.
Well, here's the thing about that. I think the biggest extremes are all in season 1, because you'll have the early season 1 episodes where you have that smooth, "This should be easy," but then you have later season 1 episodes where it's
manly goo right there.
A little bit, yeah.
I like that.
But we'll keep that in mind. We'll put that in our back pocket for the future. But season 1.
Wait, but I want to talk about my favorite episodes of the other seasons.
Go for it. Yeah.
That was season 1, episode 1. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Of season 1. No, not honestly. It isn't. I feel like this is really weird, but trying to think of all of them. I mean, the boxing one was really fun.
Yeah.
Was that 13?
Yeah, that's 13. Right. We got evil paper going on there.
Yeah. All the episodes after that episode I thought were pretty. I mean, I love the Mifun 4S episode where he's like, "Hello, everybody. I'm Mifun 4." Like that when he comes into the show. That's really cool. Yeah. I like when he's trapped in his little cage too. That was a great episode. Season 2, I'm gonna say the when they go to the Meeple headquarters, episode 8. Probably still my favorite. It's up there. I really like that episode.
Episode 7 of season 2 is one of my personal favorites.
That's a great episode too.
7, I remember specifically for having maybe one of the best rhythms to any episode ever. It just flows really, really well. It's also just a blast in general.
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's a great episode. And then season 3, I love the first episode, but I'm also incredibly biased too. So I'm gonna say that's my favorite.
You can totally say that.
Well, no,
there you go.
Season 1 might be one of our tightest episodes of the whole series. It's really, really well put together in that way.
Which
it accomplishes a lot in a very short amount of time. But what were we gonna say?
Yeah, no, 1,000%. That's what I was gonna say. I wasn't sure what episode you were talking about, but yeah, then
Invitational episode 1. just to refresh my thought from earlier, just to throw this out there, I do think that the knife extremes are all localized into season 1 because you also have the season 1 episodes where it's like, "Hey, marshmallow."
Oh yeah. I will never forget about that.
Whereas I think current knife is a fair middle ground where you get the gruff while also playing a little more casually, like just a, "Hey, what's up?" like so.
Wait, doesn't it like pan to the sky and then something happens in the clouds, right?
Oh yeah, that was when I was like,
Yeah, Marshmallow's screaming no, and you see 4S in the clouds.
Yeah, because I remember I was like, I felt like I was being crafty when I hid 4S in the cameos. I was like, oh, he's a little bit here, a little bit here, and I love that you made it so freaking easy. You're like, he's just gonna be like straight up pop out of the clouds, just be right there.
Yep.
He even like appears like coming out of a screen, and I remember I was just like, Adam, you're making it too easy. You're like,
and I was like, nah, no one will see it, and then like
everybody was like,
I think it's fun anyway.
Oh yeah,
it's fun.
I don't regret it.
It's fun. To
Definitely don't regret it.
Just be like, wow, what was that? I wonder.
I think it would be good to start wrapping on up here. If
I
want to put it to our friends Adam if there's any like last big thoughts you want to get out there, especially now that we have a big new season going on. We haven't really been able to talk to the audience directly.
Nah, I mean, look, guys, thank you so much for supporting. We're obviously very close to hitting that 300,000 subscribers, which is awesome. So if you haven't hit that little button, go ahead and boop, that'd be great. Please. And this is a perfect time to do so because there's a new episode coming out next week.
Yes.
So, I mean, like, this is like the time, right? So go for it. And yeah, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We had a blast answering all your questions, and I'm sure we'll be doing another one of these very soon. So I guess that's us signing out. We'll have to end with the scream, though. If everyone's ready for that.
Oh.
Okay, but this time we're going to do it in character voice.
Oh,
okay, no. I'm down.
I can do that. Yeah.
I'll do Life Ring before being pitched.
I'll take Goo because I've been doing a lot of Goo this stream, but we'll wrap it full up.
Perfect.
And I'm easily just.
I guess I'm gonna just do Clover.
Yeah.
And I'm easily just Paintbrush because I automatically turn into Paintbrush when I start screaming.
There you go.
All right, everyone. In 3, 2.